MLB stars of the game, and I got the man here, Mike Vasil.
Yep.
How we doing?
That's me. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
We're taking our youngsters behind the scenes of what it's like being a major league ball player. Now, I coach high school baseball, coach college baseball, scouted for 5 major league teams. Every kid's dream of playing in the big leagues. Yep. MV in the big leagues. What's that feeling like?
Yeah. I mean, being in the big leagues is a dream come true for me, and I spent my whole life working towards it. But at the same time, I definitely think once you get here, you gotta then finally enjoy it. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to try and do too much. You're here for a reason, so somebody believes in you that you're good enough to be up here. So believe that, understand that, and just go for it.
So I've always told my guys it's all about getting opportunity.
Yep.
Where did opportunity start for you?
I think for me, really in high school when the varsity coach wanted me on the team, I was just willing to do whatever it took as a freshman. And then I think from there, just being able to play at a decent level in high school and then get recruited by colleges, and the University of Virginia came along and recruited me, and they wanted me to play for their program. And I think realistically, though, the opportunity started in high school, and just being a team-first guy and focusing on winning was really what mattered to me the most. And I think everything else skill-wise then took care of itself because I was more focused on winning the game than I was my own performance.
So what was you clocked at in high school?
So my freshman year, I didn't throw as hard, around low 80s. But by the time I got to senior year, I was sitting up around 90, 95, 96 miles an hour.
95, 96.
Yeah.
I need to know you were using it when I was coaching college.
Yeah.
You was beast mode out there.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
But you just run back through the fastball. Nobody's hitting you, huh?
Yeah, no, nobody's hit me. No shot. I actually faced Sean Burke in high school. I struck him out, so, yeah.
Then when you moved up that ladder, you found that everybody could have fastball.
Yep. Then once you get to college, everybody can hit the fastball, yeah. So
you learn about that slide change up on
Yep, exactly.
Let me rephrase it, what we call get yourself out pitches.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, what was that? What was college like for you?
College at first was an adjustment. Even as good as I could be in high school, learning how to play at the next level, and then once I kind of got used to college ball and everything, I had some success, not as much as I'd like, but then I was able to be grateful enough to get drafted by the Mets, and then once I got to pro ball, I kind of flew all the way up, but once I got to AAA, I struggled again. But all those lessons I learned in AAA about struggling and everything, they helped me get here. So it wasn't a smooth ride by any means, but just kept working, trying to get better, and now I'm here. Yeah.
So, I mentioned I scout for 5 teams, one of 5 teams I scout for was the Mets.
Yeah, love that, yeah.
So, we kind of got a bond.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
We brothers, we twins. So, let me steal a page from Nick Swisher.
Yeah.
He said he was the straw that stirred the drink. Rumor has it that you the straw that stirs everything on this team.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
I hear you take credit for the pitchers win and the hitters hit. I hear you take credit for everything.
No, I take more credit for the hitting than I do anything else. But no, it's those guys out there. It's not me. But no, I just like being, supporting my teammates in any way I can, and that's what it's really about.
You're the life of the team.
Yeah. I can take credit for that. I can take credit for that, yes.
How you going to take credit for the hitters and you don't hit? That's what, I ain't going to tell you, but that's what one of your pitchers told me.
No. I like to joke around that I do take credit, but no, it's not me. But no, I will take credit that I'm the life of the team in terms of energy. There's no doubt about that.
Well, you got to have that. Coaching 40-plus years, you got to have that. You got to have that energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, this is a young team.
Yeah.
And let's be real, they're surprising everybody.
Yeah.
But, I've learned in my experience as coaching, it's not always the best talent, it's the best chemistry.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. It's as much as talent does matter, I think everyone plays at a higher level when you're close, you're connected, you have good chemistry. You can believe you can beat anybody. And that's the beauty about baseball. Anybody can really beat anyone on any given night. But we've just done it more consistently this year. But I think that's the other thing, too, is even though we're young, I think guys are realizing how good they could actually be. So I don't really think this is just a this-year thing. I think this is for years to come as well.
I had this motto when I was coaching my team, loosey-goosey baseball.
Yeah.
You got to have fun out there.
Yeah, you have to have fun. You can't win games with being too tight all the time. You got to have fun out there.
And the crazy thing about my team, we go on the road and road trips, out of town tournaments, and they'll lose, but they come back to the hotel and they have more fun running around as a team than they did on the field.
Exactly. Like, look, you're going to lose games during the year, so you can be upset for a little bit, but then you got to turn the page. You got to focus on tomorrow.
So when you look around big leagues, you're in that 780 clubs, 780 elite players playing in big league per season. You're in that 780 club.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your thoughts about that?
I mean, it's crazy to think about percentage-wise and everything that there is only 780 of us. As small as it is, it seems like, I do know a lot of people in the baseball community, but it's an honor. It's an honor that there's only 780 guys in the world every year who get to play in this league, and it's something that's really special.
Who are some of the players that you idolized growing up?
Growing up, for me, like, I grew up a Red Sox fan, so Josh Beckett is a pitcher, Clay Buchholz, Pedro Martinez, but then also hitting-wise, Big Poppy, David Ortiz, for sure. Yeah, David Ortiz obviously he's a Boston legend, but just growing up watching him and those Red Sox teams, it was special.
So you don't come on Coach Show and throw around all them heavyweights, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I mean, you got 3 guys who made the All-Star team this year. What's your thought on that?
I mean, they deserve it, man. They at one point I thought we were going to have even more, but I think it just speaks volumes about the guys and the work they put in the off season, and being an all-star. We talk about 780. That's even a smaller group every year, so it's such an incredible honor. And those 3 guys, there's nobody more deserving.
And what's your status with the team right now?
No, I'm doing well. Rehab's going well, recovery's going well, and I'm working to get back and be pitching again. And like I said, every day, just show up, bring the energy.
So with all the work that goes to get to the big leagues, so you get here, and in your younger days, you go through that struggle, a player goes through that mental struggle of staying here.
Yeah.
I mean, when you run into an injury, is there fear in you that, or I should say in a player in general, that I may not come back from that injury?
I mean, look, like there's always going to be those thoughts about how you're going to come back, but at the same time, there's been a lot of guys who have, you just got to trust what you're doing, trust your work, and at the same time, to play at this level, a lot of guys get hurt every year. There's a cost that comes with playing at a high level, pushing your body. So, look, I've got all the faith in the world. I'm going to come back better than ever and be great and feel great, and just trust the trainers, and they've been so awesome with me, and just trust the work I'm doing.
Let me hit you with these last 2 questions. Very first time on the mound, who was your very first strikeout?
My first strikeout in the big leagues was Ty France. Ty France, Minnesota Twins, March 31st. It was a fastball up. So, yeah, never forget that.
Every kid's dream of playing in the big leagues. Get that call, you're going to the big leagues.
Yeah.
Walking that locker room for the very first time, see the uniform hanging up. What was that feeling like?
I was amazed, especially the way it happened too. Showing up, it was even after spring training, and showing up here and getting to meet the team, meet my teammates, and I couldn't really believe it at first. I still couldn't process what was going on, but a year and a half later, and now I still sometimes. You got to remind yourself of how bad you want to get here, and then once you're finally here, like I said, you got to enjoy it. So I've just been soaking up every minute of it.
Did you cry?
I did. Oh, of course. You have to. Yeah, you have to. There's you can't not.
Did Mama cry?
Oh yeah. She did. Oh yeah.
Mama, we turned it over and cried. And see what makes our bond even more. What's your first name?
Michael.
We got the same first name. So we brothers for life now.
Yeah, that's right.
Coach on the road with the man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.